You better not never tell nobody but God. It'll kill your mammy. Dear God, I am 14 years old. I have always been a good girl. Maybe you can give me a sign, letting me know what's happening to me. It's my little sister Nettie. She my best friend and my only friend. Our mama died. She died screaming and cussing at me. I'm big. I'm real big. I got big from my daddy. He took it. He took my baby while I was sleeping. Killed it out there in the woods. Kill this one too, if you can. Mister, he be looking at Nettie at church. And Mister come up to my house one day and tell my daddy he wants to marry Nettie. Well, my dad say real slow, I can't let you have Nettie. But I can let you have Celie. She the oldest anyway. She ought to marry first. Mister, he don't say much. How old is he? He asked. Dad is saying she near 20. And another thing, she tell lies. Mister marry me. He got 4 children instead of 3, 2 boys and 2 girls. The girls' hair ain't been combed since their mama died. And I clean. All I ever do is clean. The mister, he just sits there and watches me. Mister beat me. He says 'cause I back-talked him. But I didn't back-talk him. I didn't do nothing wrong. Dear God, Nettie here with us. She run away from home. She said she hate to leave our stepmom, but she had to get out. How is it with you and Mister, she asked. But she got eyes. He still like her. Mister has a thing for Nettie still. I see Mister with Nettie. That's a real pretty dress you got on, he say to Nettie. She say, thank you. Them shoes look just right on you. She say, thank you. But one day, she was sitting minding her own business when Mister came along. And he tell her, your skin, your hair, your teeth, every day it's something to make a muration over. At first she smiled a little, then she frowned. Mister got too close to her that day, and she beat him. And Mister, he got angry, and he threw her out. I chased after him begging not to go, but Mister comes and he tries to pull us apart. I right, she say. What? I say right. She say nothing. Nothing but death can keep me from it. She never right. Papa asked his daddy why he beat me. Mister say 'cause she my wife. Papa say I love somebody. I say huh? He say a girl. I say you do? He said yeah, us plan to marry. Marry, I say, you not old enough to marry. I is, he say, I'm 17, she 15. I old enough. What did mama say? I asked. Ain't talked to her mama. What did daddy say? Ain't talked to him neither. 5 days later, I look up the road and see the wagon coming back. Celie, I heard Mister call. Hoppo. Who this? Hoppo asked. The woman that should have been your mammy, he said. Shug Avery? Hoppo asked. He looked up at me. Help me get her in the house. I think my heart gonna fly by at my mouth when I see one of her foots come poking out. Hoppo asked me how we get Sophia to obey him. I say, beat her. And he did, and she beat him too. And she run off with the kids, leaving him all black and blue. I hadn't heard so much hammering since before Sophia left. Mister have to call down and tell him to shut up the racket. What you building, I asked. Juke joint, he said. Way back here? No further back than any of the others. I don't know nothing about no others. Only about the lucky star. Juke joint's supposed to be back in the woods, say Harpo. I get to see Shug Avery sing for the first time at Harpo's juke joint. It go off real well. Shug Avery real famous for her singing. It's how Mister first met her. Harpo got himself a new girlfriend, Squeak. I wait tables, and all the customers they come in and listen to some music and have a drink. Out of nowhere, Sophia comes back, and she sees Hopper with Squeak, and it gets real bad. Sophia, of course, beats Squeak, and the police come and bust the joint and Sophia. Now she in jail. Nettie said nothing but death would keep her from writing, but she never wrote. Makes me wonder where she is, if she's anywhere.